Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Point. My name is Demulius. So a little heads up from my part today. I'm being tested for a certain pandemic because I've been having a fever and problem of breath and among other things. So yay for that. Last episode we destroyed a couple of lairs and we've also unlocked, some researchers for that. And I gotta say, we also had a big run-in with virus damage, and holy bloody shit, is that stuff nasty. I think one of our soldiers was like unable to act for 10 plus turns. Well, when it got shot in 2 consecutive turns, it was really crazy. So I want to, avoid having to deal with that. But last episode we ditched our squad over here because they were tired. And we are going to start today by picking up our squad at Phoenix Point. There is a haven attack over here, but honestly I don't think we can actually make it. And also the defending force points are higher than the attacking force points. So I don't think we need to, honestly. I do think it's weird. If memory serves me, there was like I want to say. Maybe I'm remembering things wrong, but I thought one of these Synedrion bases was also being under attack. But that's apparently no longer the case, so... I don't know. Let's move to Phoenix Point. Actually, come to think about it, the squad that I want to pick up isn't even at Phoenix Point. Because... these soldiers we haven't actually assigned to a squad yet, but we might want to at some point. This guy's actually already level 5, while he hasn't even seen the field of battle once. Same goes for her. Amber, I'm assuming it's her. But I wanted to pick up this squad and show them some time in the field as well. And Nan actually has a reward. We're over at Phoenix R&D 7, which if memory serves me right, is our third base. Yeah. Let's pick those up. How much longer till our new 20 hours till our next plane is available. We're gonna send it over to they repel the attacks, very good. So but this is R&D 9, that's a squad that's over in the Americas. This is the squad that we're gonna pick up. Hold on, if I'm researching right, we did have a few members that were this was a group of 7, while we can only bring 6. So let's make sure that we bring the assaults. So if 2 assaults, the group actually has 3 assaults. So, but that's fine. So that's 5, and we'll bring 1 heavy along. No, way to group out 2 heavies along. Yeah, let's bring 2 heavies along. This one we already given a Phoenix Point heavy armor. This one hasn't yet. But I think we're gonna give this one a flamer instead of that machine gun that they have. No wait, maybe it's a better idea to give the jump back one the flamer. Considering she is going to be more in a position to actually use it. There we go. Does the flamer look the same like the hell cannon, or did we just assign the wrong? We just assigned the wrong weapon. Herpader. This is the flamer, right? Yeah. There we go. Much better. So you could be forgiven for thinking that I haven't actually been awake for very long, but that's not the case. I'm just never mind. Okay, let us see what we want to do today. Now, we still got these 3 story missions, which is I think something that we want to tackle soon, TM. So maybe it's a good idea to I think there was one over here. Yeah. So let's move it like this. Get in contact with these regions over here, and then go do that mission. That way we also get some new scanning locations.
Construction complete.
Okay, very good. What's this thing over here? Oh, that's the repeller thingy. What's a midget? I've been thinking about getting some more supplies to pick up some more soldiers. So let's see if we can't. I want to trade food, considering I got a boatload of that, but that's not what they're interested in. So that's kind of a problem for us. But do they got two soldiers over here or just one? Oh no, just the one. Okay.
A Synedrion haven is under attack.
Synedrion Haven is under attack, and the forces are pretty equal. But we're gonna wait for 3 hours until the new Manticore is complete, so that way we can do two things at the same time. But first, we're gonna do this one. Boop. Let it start at Finch Point in this case. Planet left the entrance to a cave. Cave consists of corpse of Caucasian male. It's hard to identify at first. It's overgrown with yellow, sickly looking leaves sprouting from a shriveled skin. The on the floor contains faded photographs and broken specimen jars. Time seems to have taken what he needed, but even what remains enough to revolutionize our understanding of Balan's biological history. Our analysis of the leaves growing from the body showed that this organism contains traces of the Pandora raised by the different older strain. The implications of the discovery warrant further study.
In his essays, my great-grandfather recounts the story of the ill-fated Qinling Bashan expedition of 1915 and the journal of Lei Meng, the leader of the mission, who found evidence of a forgotten proto-civilization deep below the ground. There is also mention of James Dawson, a British photographer who stole most of the precious samples recovered by the team. What became of Dawson has always been a mystery, but now I know the mundane truth. He died here in the mountains, forgotten and alone. This proto-civilization, could it hold the key to defeating the Pandora virus? They say history repeats itself. Has all of this happened before?
Interesting implication, but I thought this was going to be a mission, but it's apparently not. Okay, this says mission available. What about this one? Secure the cryogenic laboratory. It's also mission available. So, makes me wonder. Is it like a mission or isn't it a mission? But let's first start by assigning our squad to our second plane. Which we finally got. Took us a little while, but there we go. Yep. And Odin can level up. Spire is a pretty damn good one. And yeah. So let me see. Second plane go there. Oh, wait. And first plane go. We want to have both like do something. So go to other locations.
A Synedrion haven is under attack.
Synedrion is popular today. Okay, the Manticore is almost there. Very good. Okay, sit down near Pandoran. A lot of flies here. Sounded really nasty. Alright, and our squad arrived at the Haven defense, so let's go do it. The start of the mission could have gone better.
Confirming target.
Because despite everybody shooting at the siren, she was still alive. Now, I did have some good news in this mission, because I made contact with the sniper here, who in turn made contact with the civilians, ensuring that we could actually save 2 of them. So it's a good thing we did, because these are the only ones who actually survived the mission. If I'd have to summarize this entire mission in a single clip, this one would be it. Now, this clip nicely shows why we couldn't actually do anything in this building.
Right there.
So I make a major mistake here, and not because of the Arthron, he is going to die from the bleeding and fire damage, but because of the fire. And yeah, here's the reason why leaving that siren alive was such a bad thing. Looking back at this, I'm not entirely sure why we didn't have line of sight towards these Pandorans, considering most of the bottom wall are glass, which we can see through. Oh yeah, there goes the last civilian. It's a good thing we got you out alive earlier. This is something that I'm still not used to. Grenade launchers don't blow up every type of cover in the game. So I keep forgiving this fact, so I have to constantly relearn it. Fairly sure that this was a bug, because I couldn't actually throw this grenade for some reason. So I went for plan B. Not perfect, but at the very least it allowed me to actually damage these Pandorans this way.
Playing it safe.
I need to get out of this suit.
Things weren't exactly going as planned, but on the flip side we did finally start to finish the Pandorans off in this turn.
All I need is a clear shot. Hostile neutralized. Have to focus. Enemy down. I'm getting there.
Oh, that was kind of messy. If there is one plus side on this mission, none of my soldiers died. So back on the geoscape, I am keeping both of my ships active. The crew that just went on that fairly poor mission I sent back and exchanged for another squad, so the initial squad can recover from their wounds, while so I can keep both ships active. And this was a very interesting start for a rescue mission. There's this Karen right on our doorstep.
Ready to engage.
Unfortunately, we couldn't really kill the Karen in one turret, but I do think we disabled its long-range artillery weapon, and this heavy just moved up because he couldn't really support from way back there.
Enemy spotted. I've got him in my sights.
It seems the two soldiers that we are rescuing are both snipers, but one is way back and seems to be in melee range of another Chiron, so I'm not entirely sure if we can save him. And this one we, for some reason, can't jump over the fence, so we can't make contact with him yet either. Now this Chiron is fleeing, but considering we get experience for kills. Most of my squad was hanging back a little bit, but that's mostly because, well, the guys with sniper rifles, especially the Synedrion sniper rifles, can still contribute to the fight, considering their very long range. And the assault that we do have, we move up a little bit so they can support with the rifles as well.
Ready to fire. I want you gone.
Okay, so now we are definitely too late to save that second sniper. But having said that, we do move into the flaming inferno over here as well, considering I want to get this guy out of here as fast as possible. So I'm just going to take the fire damage for what it's worth.
Ready to fire.
what I did here was kind of risky because I just took 2 shots at the car and assuming that it couldn't, move up to the wall and attack me. And it seems that it in fact can do that, considering it's firing its worms at us, which can't attack you on the turn that they arrive. So that's a benefit to us. And we have some more reinforcements arriving for the Pandorans, which we have to take care of before we can evac this sniper here.
Moving. Ready to engage.
Unfortunately, we couldn't really kill this Triton in its own turn, but I'm not entirely sure why return fire wasn't triggered. It could be that he's just outside of range or something, but at the end of the day, doesn't matter. We just take fire at him now and kill him anyway. So at this point, we just reached a point where we were just making a mad dash for the evac zone. We did kill a few more Pandorans as they presented nice targets for our snipers, but the worms we mostly just ignored, considering we can run faster than they can chase us. Next up on the list, a haven defense with the beating. This was quite an interesting mission, because the Pandorans seemed to be divided up in two groups. One which was very close to us, and that's the group that they would take care of right away. And another group which seemed to be coming from deeper within the map, and that's the group that we dealt with later. With the actions of 2 assaults down, we already got the 2 kills in the bag. Now, this is not quite a kill, but just about. However, we got a second shot with him, but we don't really got a good shot with him, unfortunately, because this one is way too far away, and the other one, we only got a shot at the arm, but we still take it.
Moving to coordinates.
Now with this heavy, I have got something planned. I want to warp dry her, so she can't, do damage to us, and we want to take it captive. And I'm not quite sure why I'm always capturing so many Pandorans, but I don't know. The feature is bound to be in the game for a reason, right? So, and I just like the idea that we capture Pandorans whenever we can, and for study, and maybe we'll get a use out of them further down the line, or just turn them into food, Right, so here we have the second group presenting themselves. I was kind Kind of surprised that there were that many enemies on the map. I mean, so far we've only seen one extra pop up, but there's more. There's a lot more, in fact. So yeah, we didn't really manage to keep everything protected in this map, but I never, tried to accomplish that because it's almost impossible. But here I started capturing the siren, and also had my berserker help along with that because yeah, just the actions from the assault weren't enough. While those two are focusing on capturing the siren, the rest of our squad guns down the Triton that we tried to finish off with the sniper luster and I failed. And we focus on the second group that presented themselves to us.
Engaging target.
I hadn't actually noticed this infiltrator earlier, so I'm not sure if it was because she was invisible to me or because I just overlooked her. But yeah, well I can see her. The Pandorans can as well, so yeah, F and chat. And this was really interesting, considering she should not have enough APs for her to attack me. But yeah, okay. This turn we start with a heal, and after that we start going to town on the Pandorans.
I'm here. Ready to fire. Never give up.
The friendly Jericho soldier is kind enough to provide some line of sight towards the siren, so that gives us enough of an edge to end this mission.
Taking aim. Identifying target. On the move. No time to lose.
We got the crossbow from the infiltrator as a drop here, along with the siren that we captured. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure if we have a use for that, but sooner or later maybe. But we also found out where the nest is. So free guess is where we're going to head next. As far as nest attacks goes, this was an interesting one, because in the first turn we found one of the hatching sentinels, but the other one turned out to be all across the map someplace else. So this mission actually took quite a long time to complete.
Identifying target. Threat eliminated.
Return fire really is an amazing skill.
Recovering. Ready to fire. Threat eliminated. All set. Taking aim. Hostile down.
I figured I showed this little part, considering it just goes to show just how long it took me to grind through all of these enemies.
Moving to coordinates. Identifying target.
I was a bit sad we didn't get actually any loot from any of the Titan drums, because there were a lot of them on this map, but none of them dropped their weapons. Reading these little blurbs, it seems that the other factions are, deviating more and more away from each other, which gives me the creeping sensation that they're gonna be at war with each other soon. For the last mission of today, we have a New Jericho Haven defense, and we start near a building with a heavy and a few civilians in it. So, yeah, the first thing we do is make contact with them.
Double time.
I'm on the move.
Is this a joke? Because I like it. I really, really like it. Okay, let's start with getting. Oh, you're really killing me. One tile away from freedom. Alright.
5 by 5.
You have a hell cannon. And let's start with you.
Taking aim.
Okay, he's not dead, but he's gonna die from bleeding. Yep. You're gonna torch him.
Here goes.
No good. I think you got a
Engaging.
nice line of sight towards this one. I would move him as close as possible, but I'm afraid that he will get shot by one of these two, so let's put him behind this lamppost, I guess. While we didn't do major damage, we did hit him.
Zooming in.
Ooh,
Ready
interesting.
to engage.
Why can't you see him though?
Preparing to fire.
That's more like it. Oh, you're kidding me. And he is over there. Wait, that's so good. That's actually good. That's actually good.
Moving now.
Not so fast, criminal scum. Yeah, he's gonna die from blood loss, because he doesn't have no regeneration. He's dead, unless they happen to have more enemies or more Pandorans. Oh, yeah, like that one. It's actually a good thing that I decided to move him first.
Aiming.
So I noticed that the heavier the range weapons are, the less health they have.
Rising speed.
Yeah, it was the last one. Alright, got some nice rewards. And we revealed the location yet again. Wait, didn't we just... Oh, wait, this is the one over here, right? And the one we discovered was over here. But yeah, I think we've had had enough for one episode. This is a nest, not a lair, so that's good. We got a lot done today, and honestly, I like having more planes. I should have done this a lot sooner. But yeah, I was pretty damn late with that. So unfortunately, some havens, yeah, got destroyed because of that. But yeah, what can we do? We're only one organization. Well, the rest all have a boatload of havens. We only got a few bases and not that many manticores to fly around with, so it is what it is. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. My name is Simulus, and I'll see you guys next time.